Has it really been 10 years?
It's been 10 years.
Since what?
Do you realize?
What has?
Since what? What do we...
Since Toy
Why are we here?
Story. Now, when did... Since Toy Story came out.
Huh?
It's been 10 years.
Huh? Wake up, John. It's been 10 years. They're still wearing the same shirt.
Available at all Al's Toy Barn outlets in the Tri-County area.
These are always funny.
So it's been about...
I can't do it. It's like...
You know, it's been about 10 years.
10 years since what? Gosh, guys, it's been 10 years since Toy Story came out.
Great Caesar's Ghost, John. Really?
Yes. Can you believe it? It seems like just 10 minutes.
It's hard to believe.
Boy, what did I tell the fellas about this?
10 years. Well, guys, it's been 10 years since Toy Story came out. Actually, 10 years? But it's been almost 15 years since we started this.
That's the thing. It doesn't feel like 10 years. It feels like 15.
Yeah. Because that's about when we start thinking about it.
It's been 10 years since the baby was born.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Good feels like it, too. Good.
Me. My brother and I were really rough on our toys, and we would melt our Army Man with, like, lighters and to see how they'd melt. And there was one thing, it was a Tonka truck ad with an elephant sitting on top of a Tonka truck. And my brother and I went, wow, really? The Tonka trucks are that strong? And we had a cinder block wall with a loose, huge cinder block brick. And we put the Tonka truck underneath, lined it up, went around the other side of the fence. We were little and went, and it came out and the whole Tonka truck smashed down. And we're like, come on, that's baloney.
Well, then,
That
you know,
was
I
fun.
knew my son had finally arrived when he got to be about 10, and one morning we were having breakfast together. It was a real quiet morning, and it had been on a stormy day. And as I'm sitting there, I look out the breakfast window, and there on our tree is a half-naked G.I. Joe duct taped to a tree, like flailed like this. And I go, Ben, did you duct tape a G.I. Joe to a tree? And he just went, boot camp. And then he just got to get back to eating. And I was just like, that's my son. It's my boy. It's not so much talent, it's just about whether you can get along, you know?
And also,
arguments.
the fun arguments. But I actually think
Do we have arguments?
of the.
Yes, we do. We don't. Yes, we do.
We have an argument.
we don't.
That's not the way it went. No.
But I also remember the late nights and how silly we would get.
Yeah. The jokes and the gags we'd pull on each other, or the things that we'd explore just after working together and doing late nights of, like, this is way over the PG line, would be really healthy to just keep the humor going, and then some of it would cross back over the G line and get in the movie.
The thing with the laser tag, remember? The old building, everything was just, it was like a rental office space. And we would go around, turn off all the lights,
We were working
leaving.
so late, nobody else was around.
Yeah, so everything's
security.
dark. So we'd all run around and have these big battles.
It's so great because you'd get home like at 3 in the morning and Nancy, my wife, oh man, we were working so hard. We played
Don't say that. My wife was like, that's all you guys do.
And we were sweating. We were just like...
It made it so fun to write for Buzz. Like anything, he would look at a cup and, oh, it's a power module, you know, and you could. It was fun.
Interesting way you drink on this planet. We go, hey, we're going to go do a little research. So we all climbed in my car and we went down to Toys R Us, and I had borrowed like a company credit card. We would just go through with baskets and just like filling stuff up. But that's where we found that made us. I remember in the aisle, we just started dying laughing because the Green Army Men, came in a Tupperware bucket, and it was like
Bucket
of Army Men.
Yeah, bucket of Army Men, or U.S. soldiers in a bucket. And we just started howling with laughter.
From the perspective of these guys are all alive and thinking people.
That was fun to board.
There's a new one I'm working on. This is called the 800-pound gorilla. He's big, he's got red hair. He likes to scream in the morning. He's the 800-pound gorilla making this movie.
Is this new technology gonna for people down the road, or is it pretty much the same as anything else?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, we don't know yet. We haven't gotten it into lighting yet to test that.
What happened when we moved to this big building is you don't see the people that you used to see all the time. And I think that a lot of us were missing each other and missing that collaboration. It's called the Ugly Contest.
Basically, all of the men have grown mustaches. The women have put eyeshadow on from their eyelids all the way up to their eyebrow, like obnoxious colors. When they're in the building, they have to have it on. When they're outside the building, they can take it off. So I think they actually get away maybe a little lighter because this thing doesn't come off.
I started adding more makeup, and eventually I had the complete face, and then I decided that I'd start to wear different outfits.
If I can do it like that. Up here on stage is Mr. Jonas Rivera. He has 1 hour to eat 72 ounces of prime Texas top sirloin. Let's give Jonas a little round of big Texan encouragement. Yeah, man, do it. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You can still do it. One. Damn it.
So, what do you guys do?
We're animators, kid.
Cool. Andrew told me a lot of cool things about animation.
Hey, what did you say?
Andrew told me a lot of cool things about animation.
Hedgehog is coming down the hole, everybody! Hedgehog in the hole! The director's coming! Quick! Ah!
Hi, is this the story department?
Sure is, kid.
Andrew told me the movie starts in the story.
The director? So what we want to do is act three.
No, Andrew's not with me.
Oh. So what can we do for you, kid?
I want to know how you make the movie Finding Nemo come to life.
Sure, you're in the right place. The story department, we'll tell you how to do it. Okay. What we do is we draw a bunch of drawings. It ends up kind of looking like a big comic book, which tells us what happens in the whole film.
And then we act it out to each other and find out if it's working.
And then what we do is we make tons of changes. We add drawings, we take drawings out, and when we get into a really difficult spot, we have what's called story think time. That's when everyone lays their head down on the table for a couple hours.
With our eyes closed.
Yeah, that's the key. You gotta have your eyes closed if you want the really good story ideas to come in.
I love making up stories.
You do? Then you know what time it is. Story Think Time!
Welcome to Route 66. See y'all later. Bye now.
I can see you. Stop giving the thumbs up.
I got some money for you. You want a coffee?
I will accept your donation.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Andros thanks you. Hello. I am Andros. I require a beverage. Are you laughing at Andros or with Andros? Please explain.
Final.
Yeah, baby! That's some good barbecue.
To the Caballero. In their head. Bustamante. Yeah.
Well, what if I just lay down right now? How'd that be?
Brad can never get Tony in the morning to say anything.
What? What do you think, Tom?
Brad will prod him. He calls it prodding the bear. To be like, come on up and draw something on the screen here. Draw something on the screen. Oh. And Tony can draw beautifully.
I remember I was with Tony Fucilli once, and all he said was, Tigger.
Well, this is a toy from the monster world. You know, it's like, what would a toy be in the monster world? It would... I was doing it. I was doing such a good job.
Ricky, you designed like most of these guys. What did you have to do? What was the most challenging thing as they, progress on to their lives as toys?
Well, the most challenging thing was making sure that I spent my time art directing and not playing with the toys.
Let's hear it.
Space for the final frontier.
It's crazy time.
This is the part where everyone, the first time you hear it, and it's just kind of like everyone looks at you like, what? What are you thinking? What was that? And then you had to play it like about 8 times, and then finally people are like, oh, we still don't like it, but at least now we know what you're thinking.
In this corner, John Walker representing cold hard cash. In this part of the arena, Lou Romano, artistic idealism. In the middle, representing all factions, I am.
We're going to explain to you exactly how we just create story. We usually start with the written word, and I'll write something, and then once I think it's good enough, I ask see if John likes it and approves it. Yeah, it's great! Approved!
And we're going to show you some great stuff on this, the deluxe
Silver Genius.
Bug's Life version. Now, in this section, you see how important research is in all of these movies. And in a story about bugs, we did a lot of research of real bugs, of real insects, and the world they live in. We wanted to see what it's like, the point of view of the world that we know from a bug's point of view. So we made a tiny little video camera we called the Bug Cam and shot some really amazing footage. At least I thought it was amazing. And I got really inspired about what all this is. So we want to show that to you. And Andrew and I will lead you through. Andrew.
Is the development section over?
Yeah, but we're on to research now.
Oh, research. Okay.
Yeah.
Wake me up when it's over.
No. You got to get up because we got to take them through it. Okay. All right, now this is the research part of the tape.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely done. I have no more things that I want to do or ideas. It's like you're going, you're tinkering, and then the door goes. I'm in the air, God, we're on the journey now, baby.
We're showing him stuff in the art review, and he says, hey man, I feel like I'm at a smorgasbord and all you guys are offering me is bean dip.
Good to see ya.
Brad Timmons, how are ya? It's always so grueling to sit there with your shot and show it in front of everybody. You know it's probably not working perfectly, and I'm going to sit there and give notes, and anybody else can give notes. Dodges the boot going past. Takes a lot of guts. So we thought we'd just make it even harder and funnier to make a fear cam, which was literally a hard hat helmet that had a snorkel camera on it that could bend over and see your face. And it would be projected onto a monitor that would show your face for everybody else to see while your shot's up there. Just to make it that even more embarrassing. All right, here we go, Ron. We're going to judge your shot. I can't look. I'm not going to look. I got to look at this work. The calls are coming from inside the house, Ken. Run! Raph, go into the atrium real quick and come back. Yeah, it has that aliens feel like, they're coming! They're coming! Game over, man!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first annual Pixar International Air Show. Oh, look at this. Oh, lovely, 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 lovely.
My goal is to get it on the ground without breaking it.